Folks, I already made a couple of videos today, so this cup was right here, and now it's like down here, okay? And yes, again, good coffee from Brazil. You know, I got coffee from all different countries. I don't know if you know this, but coffee started in Ethiopia, Africa. Our African brothers started with this, and they brought it to the Americas, and we have some great coffee in the Americas, okay? Honduras used to be one of the #1 coffee producers. Costa Rica, I think, was one of them as well. Brazil is definitely one of the big players. Beautiful cup, presidential cup, okay? Love or hate. We're going to talk about something very special today. We're going to talk about the word real. People actually, why you have the real pit bull? What does it mean, the real pit bull? Oh, okay, let me tell you what means real. The moment I put the word real pit bull, also means that what's not real, then it's what? Fake, right? Well, that's how life rolls. The biggest fakes in the world are the information. Therefore, whenever you're going to listen to someone that knows, okay? If you want to know information about how to create something, you look for the best information. Google is called the new god of the new generations, of the millennials. And the problem is that the information that's put into Google many times is put with an agenda and is not put by the real professionals. So when you have one dummy that puts whatever he believes, their opinion, and then you put another opinion, then you got a collage of opinions, and Google is going to go to that opinion and say, this is what I found, okay? And that opinion, the addition of all these opinions is not going to be many times the truth. For instance, when I want to get some information about something, you know, I look a little bit sometimes in Google, we all do. But when I want to get the real information, like, you know, I want to learn about a medicine and how I apply it into my dogs, instead of going to a stupid forum where it's a collection of most dummies, I don't go and ask the forum, what do you think about this? You know, I'm not that guy. You never saw a post from me saying, I want to breed my dog, and what do you guys think? And this, when you hear someone like this, then you know this person is a total moron. But when you want to learn something, I look for the information in the proper places, right? I look for the information that I need to find. I look for the medicine. I look at everything. And this is how it's done. This is how it was done in the past. And that's how the doctors do it. That's how the lawyers do it. Because lawyers and doctors are people that learn to respect the process. So I'm a very well-educated person when it comes to my dogs. I want to do the best. I'm very competitive. I want only the best. If I'm going to have a collar to work my dog, you know, I went and I find only the best, and I have to make it myself, and I made it only the best. But there's a lot of fakes out there, and you have to be careful, because there's a big difference between quality. There's a big difference between quality and things like that, you know. For instance, right now we're recording with an iPhone 10 phone, okay? And the music that you hear is coming from an iPhone 7S Plus. But then I also have at least 10 phones that, you know, the iPhones, and starting with the iPhone 3, I started buying them. And some people like Samsung, okay? And they like this other system, and it's fine with it. You know, some people will have an argument why that's better. And maybe I got accustomed to this, and maybe this is good or whatever, but this is the original phone, or the one that became more commercial at one point by Steve Jobs. This was a great equalizer for the world, because a president will have this telephone, and one of my guys here at work, picking up the dust or from the rocks and everything, you know, has an iPhone, okay? Well, not all of them have an iPhone, I have to be honest with you. My managers have iPhones, and we gave them to them, okay? And the guys that work in the quarry, they have imitation phones, okay? But obviously, they're never going to be the same. An imitation is never going to be like the original. So when it comes to the American Pit Bull Terrier, there's the real American Pit Bull Terrier. Within this real American Pit Bull Terrier, besides me, there's other people that have some real American Pit Bull Terrier. But I have to be honest, they're not on the same level as I have. And the reason why they're not the same level is because they don't have the same genetics. Nobody else has Chilindrina, nobody else has Ciega de Great, also made in the Dogman. These are exclusive genetics by me that I don't lend them to breeders to use them. So I have a guy cutting the grass outside, so I already started the video, I'll continue. So with that being said, quality does matter. I'll give you a perfect example. How many times you had a guy or a person that is wearing a watch and it's fake, or they tell you it's real. This watch here doesn't have the right date and probably don't even have the right time. But this is as real as it's going to get when it comes to a Rolex. We have a few of these, and this Rolex here is real, okay? It's about $10,000, and so some people will have the real, and some people will have the fake. How many ladies you saw having the Louis Vuitton fake bag, and how many ladies you saw having the real Louis Vuitton bag? Each one is going to have what they pay for, okay? So if you want to get the real, you go to the source that has real. You don't go to just anybody. But when you're looking for something real in the American Pit Bull Terrier, the number one thing, and this is, pay attention to what I'm going to tell you, the number one thing that is going to be most important is going to be the source of the Dogman. Me, myself, I'm not the source of the most sales in the American Pit Bull Terrier. I am not the guy that has the most breedings in the American Pit Bull Terrier. I am not the guy that's been for the longest. I am just number one. Number one by merits, okay? And so you're like, oh, he's stuck up. No, sometimes you got to tell, if you don't know anything about basketball, I will have to tell you that Jordan has 7 championships. That he broke many records, that his personality, his whole constitution, his whole confirmation as a person, he's greater than other guys. And I do like LeBron James, but he is not the best, or if you think he's the best, it will make you bravo so you can get upset. But whatever it is, there's a ranking on everything. And when it comes to Dogmen and the American Pit Bull Terrier, because it's such a competitive world, then there is a ranking that comes, is an unwritten ranking that you can measure somebody. Say like, raise your hand if you ever make a global dog of the year one time. I raise my hand and I look around and no other dogman, no other body raise their hand. Then 2, and then I raise it, then 4, then I look around, I'm all by myself. Global dog of the year, global, not local. I raise my hand when I'm on 4, I'm by myself. So I gotta be by myself on this place right here. And I just gotta tell you, when it comes to stuff like that, that's how it works. This is a Rolex. Is this the best watch in the world? No, there's not. You can go to Philippa Tech, and that's probably going to be, $2 million watch, $1 million watch. Look at Mayweather, got an $18 million watch. So there's things in levels, okay? Do they all give the hour? Yes, it's like dogs, Does the dog has 2 ears? Yes. Does he has 2 eyes? Yes. Does he have a tail? Does he have a butthole? Does he has 4 legs? Yes. But they're not the same. The quality is not the same. The feeling is not the same. The heritage is not the same. Oh, I got a blue dog, it's a pit bull. I got a certificate that's a pit bull. Well, my friend, I'm sorry to tell you, they can put anything they want on a piece of paper. There was a time that it was a shame for anyone that has a pit bull to even be close to a blue dog or a bully. The pride was like, only pit bulls, okay? So with me, it's still that way because I'm old-fashioned like that, okay? You'll see that some of these doggers, quickly they get out of the dogs, and many of them got out of the dogs because they saw the bully wave and they joined, and then now they're selling bullies. Those are the weak dogs. And I'm going to tell you a message right now. Don't ever, when somebody tell you about dogmen are too few in between. And then there's another level, the ones that were dogmen that were very relevant in their neighborhoods or in their countries or the state. And then there's these dogmen that were transcendent to the world. Their bloodlines went across the world, you understand? And those were top level shelf dogmen. Those are called the creators, okay? And then you must understand that not everyone that calls himself a dogman is a real dogman. Most of them are fakes. Most of them just know people on Facebook, on this and that, and they, holding hand each other in a forum, I don't like Chico, whatever. Those are fakes, okay? Don't ever confuse a real dogman with a dog fighter. Most of the time when you go into those Facebook forums and you see these guys talking about their dogmen, they're not dogmen, they're cheap level criminals, dog fighters. So where do you get your information from is very, very important. You want to get your information from the source of the greatness, okay? So every dogman has a pedigree just like the dog. So by me saying, I'm saying there are two very important pedigrees someone needs to listen to. Listen to me. I'm talking about 25, 26 years ago. I knew this in my head. Not the words the way I speak them today, but I knew this by my gut feeling. You know, I knew it. The dog looks good. The person that created, I don't like this person. You know, he's like a nobody. But where did he get it from? From this person, from that person. Where did greatness on this bloodline start? It started right here. So that's where the bloodline started. So all these things got to compute in your head. So things come in levels. Things come in levels. And you always want to get the original. You want to get the best. Get the original telephone. Get the original watch. Get the original everything. You want to get a pen. You can, you know, they say that the pen, the Vic pen, that Vic pen was one of the greatest creations. Some people settle for that. And some of the people settle for a pen like this. This is called a Mont Blanc. It's an original Mont Blanc. It's, you know, I got two of them. I got one like this. And I got one that is completely of the same material that costs about $700. So everybody, you know, writes the way he wants to. You know what I'm saying? But some people, their standards are high. When your standards are high and you want the best of the best and only the best, let me give you a little website where you can find the very best dogs in the world. Number 1, number 2, number 3. 1, 2, 3, Pitbulls.com. That's the greatest source for the greatest real American Pit Bull Terrier. 1, 2, 3, Pitbulls.com. My name is Chico Lopez. Subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so you can get notifications on my videos. And at the same time, I want to say, folks, let's work together to be smart. Let's work together. There's 99% of the dogs outside are not real American Pit Bull Terriers. They usually backyard breeder mutts from, you know, Pit Bull type, mutt type, whatever. And the XL is garbage, total garbage. And these giant monsters, they call themselves Pit Bull. They get all this glamour stuff because they use the word Pit Bull. And believe it or not, people love Pit Bulls. I see it in Hollywood. They make a movie, say, oh, you gotta be like a Pit Bull. I saw a thing about Rocky Balboa. Hey, oh, he's not the size, or how you fight, and you see when they punch you hard, how you get up and come back. Gameness. Everybody loves gameness. Everybody loves, you know, they love the underdog to come out from the bottom to the top. It comes in boxers, comes in sports, comes in life. This guy that says you need to start to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, but comes at 5 in the morning so he can learn more and be faster, be better. That's me. I went to a company back in 2005, and I didn't know anything. I was in a financial business, and I didn't know anything. I was probably going to get fired within the next month. So I had to enter. You know, I getting paid 100% commission. I enter at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I was supposed to leave around 5. So what I did, I enter at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 4 in the morning to be there at 5, and I stay all the way till midnight. And within the next month, I set the city record. Within the next 3 months, I set the country record, and that's why they gave me this watch. That's why this watch, I don't wear it, because this watch here was a gift from the company for being the #1 seller in the country. And those who know me know this to be the truth. So how hard do you want to get things done? How much do you want the results? Very, very important. Very important, you understand? So I'm just gonna say this. When I got this watch right here, I had 120 dogs living in Texas. You know, today you have 120 dogs in Houston, Texas, they put you in jail. You know, I had them 120, you know, that was, so you get an idea, 2005, okay? So it was a long time ago. Sorry, guys. But I want to say this, we had a great time. The dogs were happy. We were happy. I raised my children, tough children, stuff like you wouldn't believe, like nails. So folks, God bless you. God bless America. Always go for the real. And for those that like the fake, stop hating on the real. But if you want to hate on the real, remember, every time you hate on the real, you are advertising. You know, when you have a guy that writes something bad about you, whatever lies or whatever it is, or about me, what happens is, you know, a good scumbag will come and look at that and laugh about it and, you know, be like a joke. But then some good person that's silent come in and look at that and say, oh, they're making about this guy, he must be trash. What's him? What's his website? Let me look him up. When they look at the guy, like, boom! They see this guy, you know, videos and stuff, the way he speaks and everything, the way he makes sense. And they say, wow, now I understand. That guy that was talking about him, he was scumbag. So even when they make things about you and lies and stuff like that, it's still they make you free promotion for you. Believe it or not, every time there's a wave of hate, I look at my numbers on my website and boom, more visitors, more stuff. So when you're a winner, hang in there. Nothing, you know, they throw you these bullets, whatever, take them, boom, 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 boom. You're okay. That makes you stronger. You know, and then in the future, like in my case, in the future, you'll say, you know, Chico is a great dogman by every means. Yet at the same time, he's about to be the only of the greats that ever got an attack by people in the cyber world and the scumbags. And this will make me even better. And then the fact that I am the defender of the breed around the world. You know, seminars, shows, lifting leaders around the world in different languages. You know, and then, so no other dogman in the past, great dogman has ever done that. Not, one of the creators never did it. You know, and so I set the sample for a lot of great people. And I'm loved by a lot of great people. You understand? I have fans that follow me. Leave your good comments in there. Let's have a great time. I'm going to keep coming up with these videos. And thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for understanding. Remember, those that are coachable, those that are trainable will grow. And there's a lot of dinosaurs out there that were nothing but trash all their lives. And they'll continue to be that. So those comebacks will always be there. You know, you can look at them and laugh at them or whatever, but concentrate on what matters the most. Concentrate on being good people, having great dogs. Remember, tell me who you hang around with, and I will tell you who you are, okay? You hang around with good people. I have people that contact me and say, hey, Chico, whatever, you know, I'm friends with this guy, that guy. I look on the profile, wow, this guy here, all his friends are scumbags. I say, well, let me just delete this guy. Boom, delete it, bye-bye. God bless you guys.